Hey, would you guys mind answering a couple questions on camera?
You hear horror stories about somebody selling their house or car, buying crypto. Don't start out like that.
I highly advise you to read the Bitcoin Standard or look into Andres Antonopoulos. Follow some of the thought leaders in the space. You know, there's Trace Mayer, Tone Days, a lot of people that you can sort of go to for information. If you can't really do the due diligence yourself, we have credible people in this space. Seek those people out and do some of your own research on top of that. If it's out of your league, highly recommend look for credible people and just dive down the rabbit hole, buy some Bitcoin, use it, lose it, figure out where it went wrong. It's like riding a bicycle. You can't read a book on how to ride a bike. You strap a helmet on and you give it your best shot.
Yeah, I mean, you probably heard this before, but you just got to learn as much as you can. I remember just spending my entire days reading after I quit my old job, really doing no work, just reading. And then I'd be like, oh, what did I do with my day? But, you know, it paid off. I became somewhat knowledgeable. Yeah, I actually started writing. That was my first gig. Besides like speculation, I started writing for a few crypto exchanges in Canada, where I'm from. So that was nice. I'd read, distill the information, write, get paid a little bit, and yeah, that's how it goes.
So when you're looking at things, looking at projects, try to figure out which one you think actually works and functions as it is in tech.
He's pretty incredible.
Say that again?
Yeah, he's pretty incredible. He's one of those things that, like, if you look back over technology, like the last 20 years, we're on the verge of something that's going to have a mass change across technology, reaching any turn effects, just everyday people. So we're kind of on that tipping point at the moment. So good time to get involved.
Anyone who's new to the space, I would really encourage them to question what their interest in the technology is. A lot of people are interested in the markets and they want to trade and they want to, get on all the exchanges and they want to, do the secondary market stuff. But I really encourage people to research what the companies do, how they add value, what their projects are, and really understand the technology and how it can be implemented in places like developing economies, how it can add value to existing businesses, and what you can actually do with it, and not just trading and speculating and playing the markets, like the actual technology, because it's truly more valuable, but it's really clouded. A lot of people, they only see, oh, I can, cash out and buy a Lambo, or I can pump and dump these tokens, or whatever the case may be, but there's a lot more to the technology than just the markets. There's a lot more to it than just trading, and so I just encourage people to really dig in, understand what's going on, and the number one place, the best place that I can advise anyone to start would be with the Bitcoin white paper. It's only 8 pages long, and you can understand blockchain with that one document. It will teach you everything you need to know. It is vanilla blockchain in its most simple form. So if you understand that, then you can build upon that foundation and expand your understanding of the technology.
Based, I think you should keep in mind that verify, not just trust. Yeah, because this is why what I learned from the Satoshi's white paper, and this is why blockchain are different from other technologies.
I would say now they're very lucky. So when I started back in 2013, there were 4 academic papers, very few blog posts, nothing else. So the way I learned was I sat in chat rooms and I just spoke to the core devs there on Bitcoin Wizards, Bitcoin Dev. Where now they're so lucky to have this huge community, as you can see, our consensus is like 4,000 people or more. So I was just telling them to get their hands dirty. If they're a programmer, open up Remix, download some Bitcoin tooling maybe, and just start programming, getting your hands dirty and building something. If you're into some other field like human-computer interaction or UX, we need a lot more designers. Go talk to programmers and help build usable wallets so people can actually use it in every day. And if you just want to market it, just come and tell people what Bitcoin's about and what cryptocurrencies are about.
I'm from Korea, and a lot of people based in Korea are really into crypto, but what they're focusing on is about in the perspective of trading and just as an investment. But before you invest or put any of your money into crypto, you better just get to know about what this is and how this works.
Keep your principles.
Okay.
Keep your principles and have a good look at why you're doing it. Is it for the money or for the tech? Or maybe both. It's not a value judgment, but check your principles.
Okay.
I just say don't take too much risk that you can't afford, and also don't believe what you read.
don't believe anything that you read online because
Nothing.
no one is truly an expert in this space, and a lot of people try to act like they are, and you can get burned pretty badly if you believe what you read online.
I co-sign that. I agree with that, definitely.
I think in this space, there's a lot of random rumor and a lot of scam and so on. So I will ask you to be careful, especially if you are, looking into projects. Just really dig into the technology to understand if they are real or not.
I would definitely encourage people to educate themselves because the biggest problem with our banking system is we're reliant on our banking system, and when you're involved in cryptocurrency, you become your own banker, so you now have to be responsible for yourself, which some people don't like to be responsible for themselves, but I think it's time that people educate themselves and become more responsible individuals. Learning what a private key is, learning what a wallet is versus an exchange.
So you hear horror stories about somebody selling their house or car, buying crypto. Well, don't start out like that. Just don't buy a pack of cigarette, or don't buy a bottle of vodka for the night, or video. It could be anything. Just spend it on crypto instead. See what it does, and then play with it. Once you're more comfortable, maybe a few months down the road, then put more money into it. Just get into it, have fun with it. If you can't have fun, why are you doing it anyway? So
come and join the ride.